Today, I'm going to show you how to set up a free VPS in Microsoft Azure as a student. First, open up Firefox and navigate to azure.microsoft.com/free/students. It will ask you to fill out a couple forms that I have already completed. Once complete, you'll be taken to the Education Overview page. This page will show you your remaining free credit, that is £82 for me, and popular web services. Services can be grouped into three categories: software as a service, platform as a service, and infrastructure as a service. These categories dictate how much control you have over the service. We are creating a VPS. This is a IaaS, infrastructure as a service. Next, I'm going to click Explore All to view all free services and click Linux Virtual Machine. Choose Azure for Students as a subscription and create a resource group for your VPS. Next, choose your VPS size. B1S gives you 750 hours free and costs 24 pence per day after that. Next, I'm going to change the image from Ubuntu to Debian. This is personal preference. I just hate Ubuntu and the package manager Snap. For authentication, choose SSH public key and generate a new key pair and allow port 22 and, if needed, HTTP and HTTPS ports. Finally, create the resource. You will then be prompted to download the private key. You will only be able to download this once. If you lose a key without creating another access method, you will need to recreate the VM. Copy this private key to your SSH folder in your home directory. Remove any file name extensions like PEM. I do this later in the video. I'm also going to download the public key. You don't need to do this, but it may come in useful in the future. For example, cloning a Git repo. You can access it in the resource group. Create a text file with the same name but with the file extension of pub. Next, you are going to use SSH to log in. You'll need to enable this in Windows. Any other OS will already be set up. To log in, open a terminal, CMD for Windows, and type the command SSH space -I space your private key location space the VPS username at the VPS IP address. I'm now reminded by my SSH client that the key permissions are insecure. To change these permissions, run chmod space 0600 space the file location of your private key. This makes sure that in your OS, only you and root can read and write to this file. This does not protect you from malicious Mike mounting this drive on a different OS. So if this SSH key is securing something important, add a layer of encryption like full disk encryption or a password to the key. I am now able to log in with the command mentioned before. It is now time to update your OS and continue updating regularly, weekly, or at most monthly. This is not optional. The command to do this is sudo apt update followed by sudo apt upgrade. You are now done. I'm now going to install NeoFetch for the thumbnail, but this is totally unnecessary for you. Don't forget to dislike and unsub. And that's how to create a VPS in Azure.